Hello, hello. I am back to help you do this thing called life. So, I've been praying for you, right? And I want you to keep praying for me. Things are going good. However, sometimes good can be really scary too. Because anytime it's change, anytime it's something new, it causes us to have to make adjustments. So, yeah, I think I'm in a season of adjustments and I'm grateful for it. But just keep me in your prayers. I won't be before you long today, but I do have a question for you. And it's a question that I really want you to take some time thinking about. I don't want it to just be something that you kind of glaze across just in these few minutes that we're together. But once this video ends, I want you to think about it, ponder on it. My question is, what dreams have you given up on? What dreams have you given up on? And then once you identify the dream, I want you to find out why. And maybe you immediately know why. And then maybe you don't know. Maybe you've never thought about it. Maybe you just accepted it. But you need to figure out why you gave up on that dream. Was it because you thought you weren't good enough? You thought you wouldn't be accepted in that arena? You thought you didn't have whatever it took to do it? Was it fear? Was it something that someone said? Just what was it that made you give up on that dream? And was it valid to give it up? I believe that our dreams, the ones that, of course, sometimes you have some crazy dreams, like you think you're going to marry some actor, or you're going to, just, it's some stuff that I don't even think qualifies as a dream. But then there are those that I believe are truly initiated by God. And I believe that He wants to activate and act out in your life. The word says, in the last days, I'll pour out my spirit upon all flesh. Your sons and daughters will prophesy. Your old men will dream dreams. Your young men will see visions. And I've forgotten what it said about the handmaidens. I know it's in Joel, and I think it's somewhere in the New Testament that it's referenced as well. But so we're supposed to dream. We're supposed to have visions. And that's male or female. There's something about our spirits. There's purpose that we're supposed to be fulfilling. And I want you to start asking the questions. You may not get all the answers at once. I come from a big family. And my mom and dad come from big families. My dad comes from a huge family. My mom comes from a big family. And I always wanted at least 5 kids. Always wanted at least 5. I said, and I wanted one to be adopted. And then I got to the point where I said I wanted my first to be adopted because I didn't want them to have to fit in with the rest of the family. I wanted them to be there and established when my other children came. I always thought I'd be married, oh my gosh, forever. Here I am, 50, never been married, but I'm happy. I'm full of joy. Never biologically had children. However, I have more children than I could have ever birthed. And so, although that dream that I had didn't work out the way that I thought it would, I know that like, so when I talk about what dream did you give up on? Well, I haven't given up on marriage, but I'm just open to whatever God wants for my life. I have given up on birthing children. One, because anatomically it's not there, but secondly, I'm 50, baby. It's okay. I'll take the babies that are in their teens and older to be mine now. But anyway, so when I talk about what dreams did you give up on and why, there were valid reasons for those to no longer be my dreams, but there were ways that God manifested them. However, there were other dreams that I had to sit back and say, but why not? But why can't I? And I just want you to hang on to your dream, and don't just hang on to it. Begin to work towards it. If it's just one thing that you do in the next 3 days, I know tomorrow's Sunday, but let's say by no later than Tuesday or Wednesday, take some step in that direction. Take your limits off. And remember that there is nothing too hard for God, right? Remember that He has a plan. Check with Him and see if His plan changed or if it's just yours that changed. I think that's major. See if it's you that changed or did He never say it? But the world needs what it is you have to offer because there's only one you. Remember we talked about that fingerprint. It's like a spirit print. There's only one you. And if you don't deposit what it is that God has sent you here to do, the world will always be missing something. And so I need you to get outside yourself. I need you to understand that this is bigger than you. Don't be selfish. Give us what it is that God wanted you to give us. Because it's special. It's great. And I believe that it has a ripple effect. And so even if you aren't called to millions, then I still believe that there is somebody that you will impact, who will impact, who will impact, who will impact. And I believe that your impact will continue to go and it will outlive you. But first, you have to take a step. So, again, ask yourself, what dreams are there that you've given up on? Once you identify the dreams, figure out why. Figure out why. Do the hard work to see if it's something that you need to put your hands to again. Or is it truly something that should be put away on a shelf? Or see if maybe when you heard it, there was a misinterpretation of exactly what that dream was. And see if it's something you can still pursue. Y'all, I find myself keep saying, oh, I hope I'm not rambling. Oh, I hope they get it. So just know I'm praying that y'all get it. My heart knows what I'm trying to say. I just don't know if the brain and the words are all coming out right. But I pray that you get it. Because if you're still here and you're still listening, if you can hear me, then there's still purpose for your life. Fulfill your purpose every day. This has been One More Minute with Marcy. I'll be back tomorrow with another moment of momentum producing inspiration, motivation, every kind of Asian you need. Until then, stay encouraged. And remember, you gotta flutter before you can fly. But flying is in your future. I love y'all.